Today, let's talk about overcoming emotional eating and sugar cravings. Now, let's understand what causes emotional eating. Many of us turn to food, particularly sugary treats, as a way to cope with negative emotions such as stress, sadness, or boredom. This behavior provides temporary comfort but can lead to a cycle of cravings and guilt, right? The second type of emotional eating come from stress and cortisol. Chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that can increase appetite, particularly for foods high in sugar and fat. This stress-induced craving for sugar can be a response to seeking comfort or a temporary mood boost. The other type of emotional eating come from reward center in the brain. Sugary food stimulate the release of dopamine, something associated with pressure and reward. This can create a psychological association between sugary food and feeling good, leading to craving during emotional or stressful situation. One way to counter emotional eating is really by practicing mindful eating. Practice mindful eating by slowing down, savoring each bite, and paying attention to the physical sensations and taste of the food. This helps you to become more aware of your body's hunger and fullness cues, reducing the likelihood of turning to food for emotional reasons. It is also important to recognize and acknowledge your emotions without judgment. Instead of immediately reaching for sugary snacks, pause and identify the underlying emotions you are experiencing. Engage in activities that address the root cause of the emotions, such as talking to a friend, engaging in a hobby, or journaling. Also, some people they go for food because of stress. So what you can do is to find healthy ways to manage stress that don't involve food. Engage in regular exercise, practice deep breathing or meditation. Take breaks for self-care activities like reading or taking a bath. All this will really help you to counter and cope with emotional eating. Also, before giving in to a sugar craving, pause and ask yourself if you are truly physically hungry or if there's an emotional triggers behind the craving. Take a moment to assess your emotional state and consider alternative ways to address it. Also, don't forget to keep a food and mood journal to track your emotions, food choices, and cravings. This can help you to identify patterns and triggers, allowing you to develop healthier habits and coping mechanisms. Be kind to yourself throughout this journey. Remember that occasional indulgence are normal, and it is essential to approach your relationship with food and sugar with compassion and understanding. So, congratulations on completing today's assignment. You now have a better understanding of the link between emotions, stress, and sugar cravings. By applying techniques for managing emotional eating, finding healthier ways to cope with stress, and practice mindfulness and self awareness, you can overcome sugar cravings and develop healthier habits. Keep up the great work. See you tomorrow.